currently facilitating a 3-day workshop on resource efficiency. What's really great about this is the fact that it gives participants an opportunity to be able to go all the way from stating their specific problem when it comes to resource efficiency to developing viable solutions. What's also really great about this specific format is the fact that the participants act as a brain trust. It really isn't just about the experts that are leading the process, but we utilize the process to be able to have each participant coming in with their own experience and adding value to the others. The way the process works is that we set it up in a collaborative way, which means that as the participants come in with their problem statement, they get a chance collectively to unpack it in the identified key challenges that they have. They pick focus areas to work on as a collective within the workshop itself, and from there they develop potential solutions. What's great about the potential solutions is that we do this in a holistic way, from the point of having low-hanging fruit, easy, quick solutions that they can implement that maximize, show value, and show the organization's benefits of what can be developed.
Our project, stimulating sustainable resource use by industry in South Africa, Namibia and Botswana, want to illustrate the benefits of modern environmental technology in industry. And we're doing that by developing scalable, replicable environmental technology measures in companies together with industry stakeholders. At the same time, we want to transfer knowledge on how to develop environmental technology related projects, and ultimately we want to stimulate investments in environmental technologies to reduce the resource consumption and the waste generation of industry in Southern Africa.
Together with that, they look at systemic changes that are needed, and they are able to also look at technology step changes that can help them have longer lasting, bigger impact solutions. Taking it from this point also means that we have one additional step, which is how do we make it practical? How do we develop a roadmap to be able to say what are the specific resources that they need, as well as the members of the organization? Because no man is a silo within this process, and we need to be able to embed this in a holistic way that means that we have longer lasting sustainable solutions.
Resource efficiency relates to the thematic areas of energy and water is critical in the development of most economies. Considering where Africa lies, resource efficiency will drive and seek to drive economic growth in many sub-Saharan and northern African countries. Africa as a continent is one of the most vulnerable to climate change, largely because in sub-Saharan Africa 95% of agriculture is rain-fed. In addition to that, agriculture forms a disproportionately high contribution to GDP and employment, adding to the vulnerability of Africa in that context. Water scarcity, and in our case energy shortages, are big drivers of resource efficiency in ensuring that we can support that growth, that economic growth that is so sorely needed. From a waste and a water management perspective, we are seeing landfill sites diminish, landfill cost increase, and we're starting to see a limitation on landfill. To me, those are the kind of opportunities and drivers that renders resource efficiency imperative. I think important to mention, because it's often not understood, that since between 1996 and 2020, the water tariffs escalated faster than electricity tariffs in South Africa. What resource efficiency is critical in doing fundamentally is ensuring the competitiveness of African economies on the global stage and preparing them for the kind of challenges they will face when they seek to enter European, North American and other markets.
So for me, the key takeaway is that even coming into this workshop as an experienced quality assurance manager, we found that the framework that we had to work with was very beneficial to take back into the business. So we do lots of things that in perhaps an informal way, and the process has forced us into using a more structured and framework type approach, which has allowed us to identify the others that you need, allowed interrogation of the problem statement, and really I found applying a bit of a risk-based approach into what we're doing.
My biggest takeaway has to do with the fact that when you're doing creative problem solving, you have to look at the situation from a holistic point of view. So what that means is that you can't just look at a problem and then identify a solution and assume things are just going to happen from that point of view, but also understand what are the risk factors to your solution as well. And then once you map that out, I think you're at a better position to frame out and implement your solution. And I think that was the biggest takeaway for me, that there's a holistic approach to this. There's an entire value chain that you need to take into account.
The networking part of this was a real eye-opener for me. I was firstly glad to find that there are other companies in South Africa that have a German origin, and the chamber has brought us together. We can interact and socialize and relate on a different level as opposed to other industries, because we share that German background in our companies. I'm so glad that I have now the contact information to extend and share and learn, and we can grow together.
And of course, we ended off by looking at the financial approach. This is the critical part of it, where you can come up with the best solutions, but if you're not able to take it forward on a cost-benefit analysis to say, what is the specific resource efficiency problem costing you? And by doing these particular things, what are the benefits that come to the organization? And these benefits could be from economic savings, it could be in terms of reputation and brand management, it could even be in terms of CSI. There could be a myriad of reasons why you need to tackle this particular problem. Taking this together, we're able to actually put it together in a financial approach, which means that we have a solid holistic stance as far as being able to take things from a problem statement to practical solutions. Each participant or participating company also has the opportunity to utilize the workshop itself to share their specific lessons learned and what they're planning to do when they return to their companies as well.
As part of the initiative Environmental Technologies Made in Germany, we planted a pom-pom tree today, which is a tree that is indigenous to Southern Africa, and it is water-wise and it grows fast. This action that we did today is going to symbolize the goal of the initiative, which is to fight environmental degradation as well as climate change, and we really hope that this tree will grow with our project and beyond.